What's up guys, it's James, back on Project RE. Hey, we're gonna take you through a 6-unit townhome site that we just finished developing, got listed on market, already sold 1 unit in the back, not too bad. So we wanna kind of break you down on what you wanna do as you're looking at flipping and going into developing. So on this property, we paid $1.5 million for it. We're putting in about 1.4 million, or 1.3 to 1.4 million to build out the property, and our combined value is about 5.3 million with about $400,000 to $500,000 in profit. Great buy. So things to think about as you're doing these next development deals or as you're transitioning is getting the right structure done. It's really, really important in the development space that you do this. So the reason we purchased this property for 1.5 million is because we had permits in hand. And as you're going into development, it can make a huge, huge difference in how you're gonna make money on this deal. So by buying any deal with a permit in hand, it allows you to get going right away. That means you can turn the deal a lot faster. Typically, it takes about 12 to 15 months to get this site permitted. So if we would have paid $1.5 million for this property and waited 15 months for the permits and then built it for 12 months, that means we had this deal for over 2 years. That's not great. That eats up my money, it locks up all my cash, it dilutes the return. Right now looking like we're making about 400 to 500 grand profit. We're thrilled with that. It's gonna be about a 70% annualized return, but if we wouldn't have closed on this property with permits, it would take twice as long. We would have had to put more money out to carry the cost as we're getting the permits. It would have actually dropped our return and our profit down by about 50 to 60%, and our cash on cash return would have dropped about 70%. That's not a great buy. So as you're looking at getting in the development game, make sure you structure your deals right. Make sure the returns work, and if not, drop that number down. If the seller would have been adamant with a not close on permit site, we would have offered $1 million for this, not 1.5. And for those wholesalers out there watching right now, that's gonna be how you can get more deals done as well. And we'll release a video on that next. That's actually a good idea, how to structure your next dirt deal. But you need to account for these costs. You know, as developers or as flippers, we get in, we wanna do quick closes, get things wrapped up, get things moving forward. But with the development game, there's so much waiting, it can be problematic. And so you wanna make sure it all profit size out. Look at this deal though, great units. I'm going over all the math, but I'm not showing you all the glory. We had a killer window schedule on this. What this site is we had a lib work in the basement. We have a kitchen, dining, living on the main, 2 bedrooms and a bath on this floor, and a primary suite upstairs. So really good functioning layout. It works really well for the affordability right now. People can subsidize their costs. They get a high-end finish. They can work from home on their main floor. Talk about an easy commute. And then they got 3 bedrooms, 2 bath up top with a nice kitchen, living, dining. Very, very good product as you're looking at developing. But going back to what we were talking about, the important part, the nuts and bolts. In your performas, don't get caught up on that low purchase price. You know, we paid 1.5, we're selling to 5.3. It looks like a ripper, but if we put the wrong structure on it, it's a no deal.